Hello everybody, Ian Lee here. Hope y'all are doing well. In today's video, I want to talk about something that I know we've all heard so much in our exploration of this beautiful music that we get to play called jazz. This phrase, this sentence or this set of words, play the melody, let the song be your guide, that kind of thing. And really how invaluable that piece of, or those pieces of wisdom, I think they're the same thing, are. And really how deeply we can go into that and what we can do with it. These are things that I think you hear not only the modern masters tell us, but the masters of old. And so if it's been said like that from the beginning, and it's being said like that now, well, gosh, there must be something to it. And perhaps we should stop where we are and begin to drill down deep instead of just going along the path and collecting more and collecting more and collecting more and collecting more, and actually do some work to work with these beautiful songs and stop just thinking, how hip can I be? How cool can I be? What sweet stuff can I blow over these changes? Maybe there's something else for us to play with here. So that's what I'm going to share with you all today, and to show you some of the things I've been thinking about. And of course, always with the hopes and the intention that it will encourage you to come up with your own ideas and your own things. Okay? So the song in question that I'm thinking about is Stella by Starlight. Beautiful tune, man. Really, really gorgeous. Just on its own, just the melody, the lyrics, the chords. I could hear that by itself all day and play with it all day, and I'm pleased by that alone. So, but I do want to talk about, for me personally, what I've been working with a little more is the diminished scale. It's not something I'm very familiar with, not something I know super well. So the best way to get to do that is do the work, put the time in, and start to get familiar with it and put it in a context, put it in a song. So in this instance, how I'm letting the song be my guide is I'm going over just the first two chords of the tune. Now I want to take an aside here, a little moment to talk about the way I'm thinking through this progression. I'm not playing E minor 7 flat 5 to A7. I'm playing from what I understand, is the original change in the music, which is a flat 3 diminished. The song, a robin, then 2 minor 7 sings. Okay, ba-ba. It's a really pretty sound, and it happens in a lot of tunes where the melody is the first degree of the key, so B flat in this instance, going down to the major 7 with the flat 3 diminished as the chord and the major 7 being the harmony. It's a beautiful, beautiful sound. So I've looked at the original sheet music, and this is what it is. And the first time I actually heard about this idea was from Barry Harris. I've heard Peter Bernstein say this, Bruce Forman, so I'm going with it. I think it sounds pretty. It's something that I recognize from other songs, like Pennies from Heaven does that. Does the flat 3 diminished with the major 7 of the key in the melody. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So I'm going to stick with that. So in this instance, great. Now I've got this diminished chord, and I get to work on my diminished scale. Now, what I've chosen to do as an exercise in terms of playing with all this stuff is I'm just looking at the melody. So that F right there over this C minor, okay? And what I'm choosing to do is leave out the little in between. So I think of this as kind of a landing point. Ba-da, and then we have ba-da-da. So what I want from the melody is just this. And I'm letting these things be my guide, like what I'm starting with and what I'm trying to land on, okay? And then I'll use the diminished scale in between to have some fun and create some little melodic ideas, right? And that way it's not just kind of, here's a scale, and then next chord, and here's this thing. I'm actually trying to connect some phrases using the melody, using the song, really letting the song dictate to me what's happening here, okay? So the diminished scale, I'm choosing to play from, we're playing B flat diminished, which is also E diminished, G diminished, and D flat diminished. So I'm choosing to play from right here. Right? So that can be B flat diminished. Okay, so I'm playing from there. And the thing that I was working on was just this right here, going. So that's just the diminished scale. I'm just surrounding. So ba-da, remember I'm using this part of the melody, the song, and I'm leaving out a robin, and I'm going sings, ba-da, da. So I'm going ba-ba, ba-da-da-ba-da-da-da. Of course, there's a lot of ways we can begin to play with this and mess with it. So there was something else I did. Well, I think I did like maybe thirds down or something like that. So let's see. Da, da. I was playing with this yesterday. So ba da ba da ba da da ba da ba da. There we go. Because the diminished scale, it's all minor thirds, right? So you can do symmetrical minor thirds all the way down. So the song ba da 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 da. And then we can go on from there. So let me mess around with a couple more ideas. I haven't planned anything else out, so we'll see how this goes. Forgive me if it's a big mess. Okay, so we have the song. Well, that was pretty. All right, that's nice. Let's try something else. The song. I haven't used this upper part of it yet, so let's see. So the song. Let me do that again. Okay, gotta get used to that shape. Is it my best idea ever? No. But I'm exploring something that I want to work on, something I want to get better at, and I'm doing it in the context of melody, and in the context of this beautiful tune. Something I was listening to the Charlie Parker with Strings record the other day, and I was actually listening to this version. Charlie Parker plays a beautiful version of this, and that version of the song, Bird doesn't really blow a solo. He plays the melody, and the orchestra plays the melody as well, and he just is kind of playing around on it. You know, I'm not singing exactly what he played, but he's really playing just the song, because this song is gorgeous. I like I said earlier, I could hear this song again and again and again and be moved by it every time. And I think if we could come from that space more, gosh, we'd be doing ourselves and jazz such a great favor by continuing to trust the wisdom of the masters of old and the masters of now. Okay, I'm going to stop my rambling, and thank you for watching. If you did indeed stick through the whole video, I sure do appreciate it, and I will talk to you all very soon. Have a great day.